Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now this is going to be our tea tonight, and if you can see, look, we've got chicken thigh fillets. There's quite a few in there, look. It's a kilogram pack. Let me just move those out of the way so you can see. Now what we've got, we're having Parmesan cheese with this. Now this, we're calling it, it's got garlic in it anyway. It's garlic Parmesan, and it's got sun-dried tomato chicken. So that's what we've got in front of us. Now what we'll do, we've used the ingredients we've got, and we're going to see how this turns out. Now I think this is going to be good, but you can see the Old Bay at the back. Right, now the ingredients you can see in front of you, well, for the chicken anyway. As you can see, we had the kilogram of chicken thighs. Now we're using 2 tablespoons of sun-dried tomato pesto, if you can see it at the back there. Now 1 tablespoon of Old Bay. Now there is different seasonings you can use, but Old Bay's got a lot in it. We're going to use that. We've got a tablespoon of paprika, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of garlic, that's minced. We use lazy garlic. And we've got half a tablespoon of olive oil there, right in the centre. And we will use about a tablespoon of grated Parmesan, mate, in this house, partisan cheese. Parmesan cheese. Right, so it's all fairly simple really. We mix it all together and let it rest in the fridge for half an hour to an hour. The longer the better really. But what we're having with it is those new potatoes at the back, and these green beans, they're off the garden. So we've got a bit of parsley, haven't we, out the garden?
Yeah, that's up there.
That's
look.
Fresh out the garden,
Yeah.
that parsley at the back.
So I remember I ain't washed it yet.
Yeah, you better wash it before I eat it. Well, a bit more meat for me, if there's any bugs in it. Anyway, let's not mess about. Let's get this all mixed, get it in that fridge. Right, let's get this chicken in this bowl. Now Wendy says she's going to make a few holes in here. I know it's hard for you to see, but just so that the taste
could use
all
a
goes
knife,
into
to be
the
honest.
chicken. Well, you can use the fork, it's alright. Do what you like, can't you? There's no set rules, you do what you want. But we find with anything like this, it does get into the chicken better. I suppose it's obvious.
This chicken weren't too expensive, was it? And it's all...
Oh, I don't know how much it was.
I think it was £3. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah.
And let you know.
Something. Well,
But it's all no bones in it, so you're paying for what you're eating, isn't you, really?
yeah.
So, because it does say for this recipe to cook it with the skin, but I don't think that matters.
Yeah, I mean, you can leave, if you prefer it with the skin on, you can use the ones with
you
skin
can use
on.
what you want.
But Wendy picked these up, that's what we're doing. I mean, obviously, this is, again, it's just an idea. You can do exactly what you like, but the thighs are tasty, aren't they? You know, we enjoy those. So that's why we're doing it this way. Now, there does look quite a bit there, and there's only 2 of us, but I'm sure we'll eat it.
Well, if we don't, there's some for another day.
Yeah.
Right. Put that away.
Then it's just a case of getting all the mix in there.
I've got my clean hand, I think, haven't we? So I'm going to put this in first.
You're all right. What's that, the oil?
Yeah, careful.
And let me hold this so it's dripping in while you do the rest.
Right.
Go on. Right, so as we say, we're just putting all the dry mix in here.
Dry mix. That's the Old Bay. And the garlic.
This is so simple, isn't it? There's the sun-dried tomato pesto. So we bought this pesto, you see, so really it's just well, it's not ways of using it up, but ways we can use it.
It's not too expensive.
It's not too expensive, and we found it quite tasty, haven't we?
Yeah.
So it's not been bad at all. Now it's just a case of...
Oh, like this.
I can't see you. You've just got your hand in the way. Let me just hold the bowl. Well, the bowl's not moving anyway on our fantastic mat. It's me that's moving it.
Make sure it's all
Right, so all we're doing now, get it all mixed in, and we'll
like
put
this.
a cover on this. I think I might. We'll get this all mixed in. We'll get a cover on the top, and we'll put it in the fridge for as long as
Oh,
you
look
can.
at that, you see. Look, that one ain't coated.
No, that's why you're doing it, to make sure
Yeah.
it is. Right, I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back because we've suddenly realised Wendy is hiding the cheese. Now, this doesn't sound very much cheese
It
to
don't,
me.
does it?
Mind
But-
you, I don't know.
It's, I mean, I think they've put like a powdered one, but we ain't got
Is
a
it?
powdered one. I don't know, but it'll all go in
I think-
together.
I think we'll end up putting a bit of cheese on near the end.
Yeah,
I mean, you can do it 10 minutes from the end. It melts in the chicken. We know it's nice.
the flavours are
So,
there, isn't there now?
Yeah, you've got it in there anyway.
Yeah.
Right, this time we're going to cover it over and put it in the fridge, and I will bring you back. Right, I brought you back because I've washed our potatoes, look. New potatoes. Now I'm putting a pint of water in the pressure cooker. Potatoes on top in our basket. These baskets are a lot better. We'll just drop that inside. Fold those handles down and cross the handles over, then we can put another one on top. So what I'm going to do now is just put those in for 10 minutes. Get the lid on. I've got the seal in, look, we're using the blue one today. Now I'm using the seals, I don't mind, we bought the extra seals and I'm just using them as they come. I'm using the blue one. You can see it's wet because I've washed it. The only time I had any problem, I thought, is it got a little dust on it or what? So I always wash it before I use it. I had no problem, but I just thought it seemed a good idea. Right, it automatically goes into seal. Let me get it plugged in. That'd be a good idea, Graham. Right, there we go. Pressure cook. It's only on 4 minutes. Where have I been cooking? I'm going to put these on for 10 minutes because then we're going to add the green beans. So all we do now, we won't need keep warm. It's on high. Just press start. And that's all there is to it. Now, you can say the potatoes will take 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Do just what you like, but we have found they're a little unreliable. Some new potatoes cook quicker than others, so we're actually going to do those, put those on 10 minutes, but then I'm going to do another 5 minutes with the beans in because I want to make sure I'd sooner have them a little softer. Now we're all different, so you do them how you like. You don't have to take notice of me, do you? But that's what we're going to do. So we'll let that cook now and I'll bring you back. Now I know we've actually got a lot of new subscribers, so Wendy said people will wonder what you're doing with that blue seal. Now the fact is, when you buy the machine, it's got that lovely grey seal in it like that. Grey seal? Isn't that a song by Elton John? Anyway, it's got that grey seal in it, and what I did, I scouted around trying to find some that were the right size, and they're a bit expensive from Kasura, so I found that white one and that red one and that blue one that's inside. I found those and bought them and found they do fit. They're fine, they're perfectly fine. So anybody who doesn't know, if you want the spare seals, which we think's a good idea because you can just change them and leave them hanging up till you use. As I say, when I use them now, I leave these hanging in the fresh air, so I'll just, you know, give them a rub with warm water just to get them nice and clean. Now we've got affiliate links and these are on the affiliate link, so if you'd like to have a look, or you can buy them straight through the link. I mean, we get a few pence for it, so it does actually help us, but I thought I'd better mention that.
You use
because,
one for curry, don't you?
yeah, I mean, you use one for curry,
Yeah,
one for
puddings.
bolognese, one for vegetables, but I've used them pretty generally, but because I remove them from the lid and leave them hanging in the fresh air, we don't get the smell we used to. We've found it's better, but this is all with experience. Now Wendy's going to pass me a tin. Now, you may be a little confused as well. Now these tins, I also found these that fit. Now these, we found it difficult to get items like this in and out, it was awkward. Now these trays have got these handles on, so it makes it much easier. And we found, when did you turn the fan on? We had to have the fan on, it's boiling. Sorry. Now, we've found these are much better. These are brilliant. Now these are also on our affiliate link. Now, do exactly as you like, but all I'm saying, if you buy them through the affiliate link, you'll get what we've got. You know they're going to fit. Now these fit perfectly in here. If we can get 2 of these in, and it's so much easier to get the vegetable in and out. Mate, I sound like I'm selling used cars, don't I? But I'm sorry if I'm going on, but it's just, we have got a lot of new subscribers. Yeah, I mean, I've sorted this out. So all I'm saying is, you don't need to sort it out. Just get them through our link. Well, I'm going to shut up now because I'll bore you to death. As you can see, it's reaching temperature already. Well, I've been rattling to you, it's already moved. So let that carry on and I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back because today we're using the Turbo Blaze, look. Now I'll get that plugged in. There we go. It does sound good, this machine, doesn't it? Now, we've not got the chicken in here. Mate, I've switched you on too early. Let's get the chicken in the pan and I'll bring you back. Right, that's got the chicken installed. Silly Graham, look. Switch it on. 195. And we're going to go 20 minutes. Now 195 is fine. So we'll go 20 minutes and I think that'll be about right. It usually is for chicken, although we will check it, obviously. Right. Now, the pressure cooker's about going to cook any time, so I think we're going to be fairly good with the time in here, but I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back because as you can see there, we've got 10 minutes left, so I'm going to turn this chicken over. Hey, it looks alright already. Of course it's alright, it's not going to be any other, is it? Now I'll just turn this over. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing actually, but I'm sure you get the idea. So I'm just turning those over. Sorry about the beeping, I'm afraid. That's my time up on the pressure cooker. So I'll get this turned over, get this back in for the other 10 minutes. There we go, it's fired up, it's away. Right, let's move over here and look at this pressure cooker. There we go, it's ended. So all I've got to do now is release the pressure to get the runner beans in. Now this is when it makes the steam. Let's put that fan on. Now I know there's a bit of steam coming out there, that's fair enough, but it's not like when you're boiling pans, like in the old days. Well, we still do it sometimes, but this is better. As soon as that dies down, which is not going to take very long, I'll get those green beans in. I think we'll just put it back on. I don't think they're going to take very long. I'll put it back on for another 5 minutes. I mean, the potatoes might actually be cooked now. I think we'll have a look. I've just left that so you can see. I mean, really, to be fair, you can't see the steam. Let me show you. I think you can see it now, can't you? I mean, it's calming down. It'll soon be finished. I don't know whether to leave this running or not. It's a little bit boring, isn't it, waiting for this. Can always cut this bit of film out. Mind you, it's about finished now. Look, we're not far off there. We're just waiting for this pip at the back to drop, which it has done. So now we're safe to remove the lid. Go. I think people have been a little bit concerned about removing the lid. Now actually, those potatoes feel fine. They're fine, they are, but I'm not worried. We could take them out now, but I'm going to leave them in there and I'm going to pop these in for 5 minutes. Now as you see, let me just show you what I'm telling you. Look, if you put the basket in and just cross the angles, it means the other basket will just fit straight on top. There we go. Right, let's get this lid on. There we go. Let's get the lid on. Now you may have to release that so that because there'll be a bit of pressure. So push that over. There we go. Now make sure that's back on seal. Actually, turn that off now. So noisy, isn't it? All these fans. I do apologise. There's not much I can do. So what I do is press cancel and back on pressure cooker. And I think we'll give it 5 minutes. And I think that'll be plenty. Now this is going to be quick because it's already hot, isn't it? We don't need to keep warm because when it's all sorted out, our chicken will about be ready, won't it? We're not be far off now. That's going to be about right. Let's just show you the kasori again. There we go. Very quiet, this kasori. Very quiet. Perfect for doing like chicken and things like that. Not so hot on the bacon. Anyway, I'll bring you back. Right, we're down to the last 3 minutes now. So we're going to check the temperature. Right, we're on chicken. We're looking at 85, look. That's what we're looking at. I mean, if you want 75, you have 75. We want 85, 86 at least. Now there's 2 minutes to go there. So, let's just see what temperature we're reaching now. We should, I think, be fair enough. It should be there. But, oh yeah, look. Can you see? Sorry, I look at it and don't realise I haven't put it in front of the camera. Now, we don't try one bit, do we? Come on. Now they're reaching temperature. They're done. They're cooked. Now, as we say, there was 2 minutes to go. And what I'm going to do, Wendy's done a bit more partisan cheese. Sorry, don't tell me I keep saying partisan and it's parmesan. We know very well, mate, it's an old joke. I did explain, but I'll just get that out and just sprinkle some on there. It'll just melt on the top. It's going to make the bowl a bit harder for Wendy to clean. Maybe I'll help her. Right. Look, so that's all I've done. Slip that back in. 2 more minutes, that'll be melted lovely. It'll be perfect. And we've got, let me show you actually. Can you see? 2 minutes left on that timer. Mate, this is going really well. If it's all cooked, I'll bring you back. Now, I've brought you back because the pressure cooker's just beat. That's finished, mate, so's this. Now, I'm going to apologise for the beeping, but I think you should hear it because to me, it's pretty good, that is. I'm so childish. Let's have a look. Oh look, they look fantastic. Let's get them out on a plate. Oh, I brought you back just to show you our dinner, and we're just going to drip that on there, look. I think we don't want to waste it, do we? That looks quite nice to me. I think this is going to be lovely. I'll be shocked if it's not.
Oh, chicken is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Made a bit of a mess in there, look. Oh dear, Wendy's going to struggle with that.
What do you mean?
Right. There we go. This is just for garnish. Oh, it's blowing away with the fan. Now we've got the Levoit fan on in the kitchen. Look, it's blowing it away. I'm leaving it on because it gets too hot in here without the fan on.
There you are.
Right. Now, there's our dinner, look. I'll get you a bit nearer. Now, look at that. Now, put it down. It's all right. I'm moving the camera. Wendy's moving. I'm surprised you ain't run off with it.
I'm going to in a minute. That's what I want to do.
There's our dinner.
But that's
Right.
bigger.
Of course it is. I'm having the most. It's gone. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Me and Wendy will see you soon. Well, I can eat faster than her. Don't worry, I'll catch her up. Look after yourselves. Bye. Well, as you can see, look, Graham's had to leave 3. Now I'm going to eat them cold tomorrow because my eyes are bigger than my belly. There was a lot in there, 1 kilo of chicken. I'm sure it's for 4 people. But we'll eat them tomorrow. But I will say, that was so nice. The thighs are so juicy. Oh, I can cut one of mine in half, can't I? I'm going to be eating them. But these were so juicy inside. Look, I don't know whether you can actually see. What's this bit like? I don't know whether you can tell on the camera. They were so juicy. Lovely. We'll be having that again. Well, I'll be having it tomorrow for my lunch because I'm not wasting that chicken, mate. It was gorgeous, but it was just over the top. Now, the new potatoes, they're ones we bought. Well, supposed to be jerseys. They're not what I'd call jerseys. The beans were lovely. Obviously, you don't necessarily have beans with it, but we got them in the garden. They were lovely and fresh. I enjoyed them. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Look after yourselves. Me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye.